Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I have been to my local art shop today on the day of filming this video, which is obviously not going to go out on the day you're going to see this. And I had a couple of things on my list for Jackson's art, but I thought I would check to see whether my local art shop had the bits in, and I also picked up a couple of other bits while I was in there. So I'm going to go through this little box of goodies here. This box is one of the things that I've picked up. So I already picked one of these up the last time I was there. I don't go there that often, but I got it and I store all my distress crayons and inks in them. So I decided to get another one because £1.90, which I thought was quite good, and it's a nice size, and I think I'm going to store all of my Tombows in here because at the moment I've currently got this Fox's snowman tin which is full of markers, but I'm running out of space in it, and also I think I want to keep my Tombow pens separate from all of the other ones. And I thought this would be good. So that was £1.90, which I didn't think was bad at all. Also got a little Royal Talons Art Creation sketchbook, which was £3.95 down from £4.95. And I saw Lucy, I want to say it's Lucy Salmon, but I might be wrong, on Patreon. Use a little one of these. I've had one of these little ones before, but she was using a little one to do colour palettes and working out colour palettes, etc. So I thought that would be a nice size for that. So I might keep that as my colour palette sketchbook. I'm going to swatch in this large pith sketchbook. So let's do non-Tombow related things first. So I have got, this is a neo pastel in Cocoa, which I didn't think I had. I haven't checked, I don't think I've got it. No, I don't have it. Phew, because that's one of the things, if I go off my list, like deviate away from the list, I always end up picking up something that I already have. So hopefully I've not done that with anything else either. So this is a neo pastel Cocoa. I love that. Nice grey, beigey brown colour. Then we've got a neo colour 2 in Flesh. Not the best name, but it's like hopefully they will, just realised that's not in, hopefully they may rename that at some point. Neo colour 2 in Flesh. I think I've mentioned before, but I'll mention it again for anybody new here. The Neo Colour 2s are the ones that are water soluble, so that's it washed out. And then you can draw into it, or you can just use them on their own. I like the Neo Colour 2s rather than Neo Colour 1s because it gives you that better option. Plus, I think the Neo Colour 1s are like they feel different when you're drawing with them. So on my list for Jackson's was a dark honey pencil, Derwent Lightfast. They don't sell the Derwent Lightfast in my art shop. I couldn't see them anywhere, but I have picked up a Caran d'Ache Illuminance in Apricot, which is nothing like the dark honey that I wanted in the Lightfast, but I thought it was a nice pale peachy orange colour. So that's Luminance Apricot. And then I got a yellow ochre in the Derwent drawing. Oh, I like that. Sorry if I'm wobbling the camera. So that's Derwent drawing yellow ochre. I always take these stickers off, barcodes. And then I got a Derwent Inktense in oak, which I had that sinking feeling that I already had and I'd bought it again. But when I've just looked, I don't think I do. It was maybe on a list I've had before. None of these were actually on my Little Jackson's art list. It was mainly Tombow's. So that is Derwent Inktense in oak. And again, I've mentioned countless times how much I love the Inktense pencils, etc. But if you're new here, they're one of my favourites, and look at that. You can use them dry, you can use them wet, you can draw into them. When it's wet, you can dip the pencil into the water and draw with it wet. Love it. So that's everything that wasn't on my list. So oh actually, well no, I have got some Tombows that weren't on my list, but Tombows that were on my list were N35, N75, N42, N95 and 992. So I'm going to tell you what I got off the list and then what I also picked up. So I got N35. This was on the list. So that is a dark grey, but it's got like a blue tone to it. Love that. Again, if you're not sure on the Tombows, they do also water down. So they're water soluble. So that one is, I'm just going to write Tombows here. And this one was N35. So that one was on the list. So I can take that off my list to get off Jackson's. N75, that was on the list as well. That is a very pale grey. N95, that was on the list. That's got a blue undertone. And I'm sure I checked my collection before I put these on the list. So hopefully I've done that right even. And I haven't doubled up, but they always come in handy. That's got like a slight blue, but a blue tone to it, but it's a very pale pale grey. Then the last one that was on my list, because I couldn't get one of them on my list, so the last one that was on my list was 992, which is a very pale browny, dark browny beigey colour. And that is 992. So I wrote down N42, but I couldn't find N42. So I'm wondering whether I got the number wrong or they just didn't have it. But I picked up N45, which I'm kind of hoping I don't already have. However, it's a colour I will use. That one's N45. And then I bought N57, which I'm kind of hoping I don't have either. Because it looked an interesting colour. I don't think I do have this one. It's like a greeny grey colour. That's really nice. And that's N57. And then I also bought, which again I'm hoping I don't have because I went off, like deviated from my list, 026. And that's like a golden ochre colour. I really like that. 026. Don't know if you can see it actually. You've not been able to see. They're the bottom ones. N45, N57 and 026. I might try and move the camera up a little bit so you can kind of see there's a definite colour palette happening here. Lots of ochre colours and beigey, browny colours, greys, zero. So I'm really happy with them. It's nice to support a local shop as well. So I am just going to check now for these ones that I have deviated from the list. Actually, I'm going to fish out all of my Tombows and put them into my box. Shall I do a little swatch of the Tombows that I've got? Would that be helpful? I might do it because I'm going to put them all in here anyway. So I've got all of those ones that I've got there. And then I've got quite a lot now. So these are... So I've got those that I've picked up, and then I've got all of these here. So I'll do a quick, I probably showed these in other videos, but let's do a quick rundown. Because I might start doing videos about collections of what I've got, such as inks, etc. So I've got a 910. I'm going to do these in some sort of order. I've got a 942. Should I do the ones that I've got alongside them so they're all together on the page? Let's do it. These are not in particular great order. This is a 912. This one that I've got today, which is 992. And then I've got 873. I'm trying to do them in some sort of colour order, perhaps. What was that? 873. Let's do yellow on yellow tones. So I've got a 991. You see that they don't really follow each other, because if you look at all of the other nines, and then this is a yellow one, 991, and then this is the one I got today, 026. Let's start the ones I got today. 026. Let's move on to like greeny ones. 076. That's a lovely green. 076. 158. One 92. And 312. It's like a blue tone green. Let's do these brownie ones that I've got. So I've got a 977. I like that one. 977. What's this one? 899. That one's a nice one as well. 899. Then we've got these one. Oh well, we'll do that one, which was like, that's the N57. It's like a greeny grey colour. Then N49. 49 N79 right, N45, the one I've got to do, N45, N35, N75, and N95. Now I know I have dupes here. Let's have a look. Right, so I've got an N52. I've got two N60s. I love that shade though. Two, so that's N60. And I've got two of those, which I already had two. So that's times two of them. And I've got two .553s. And I've got a 491. But that is the perfect size for all of those. I'm really happy with that. So I only had dupes for that one and that one, which I already had. So actually I've managed to get ones. Well, I had my list, and then I managed to get a couple of others that actually weren't on my list, and they're not dupes for anything. But let's just see if that is all. Oh, it's not. There we go. Really happy with that. Right, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.